EVO.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Finding Me with Josh Wolf. I am back in the airport with Jacob Wolf. We are on our way to freezing Chicago. This is a daily journal / podcast where I'm trying to hold myself. I wonder how loud that is. Hold myself accountable to be the person I want to be and make the changes in my life I want to make. And so this week has been very interesting, talking about the mold journey and sticking to one theme. And I woke up this morning feeling pretty good, even though I'm telling you guys, there's a ghost in my office. Before I get to back to it, there is a ghost in my office. The Roadcaster, brand new, fritzed out. The computer, computer turns on and off. The speaker turns on and off. The lights turn on and off. And I tried to ask nicely for the ghost to leave. And I believe in that stuff. So, but let me just get you real quick. By the way, feeling really good. I had a workout yesterday that I exerted myself so much I thought I popped a vessel in my brain. I had a little bit of a headache. This woman beat the shit out of me. My new trainer in the gym. I mean, my quads today are useless. But if you know me, I like it. I like that shit. I'm also using white strips on my teeth for the first time ever. I have, and the one fake tooth that I have, this middle one, this one here, I've had since I was 17 or 18, maybe, when I ran into a locked door and it shattered and I swallowed it. It's finally, I think, getting ready to come out. If it pops out on the road, I would hate to think that I would have to do a few shows toothless. That would be at least a story. I'm all over the place. Let me stick to the theme. So sorry. Okay. I'm in Nashville. I think we've got the mold out. Heavy mercury. Not to be confused with Freddie Mercury. Down to 140 pounds. Struggling physically, but oddly, mentally and creatively, never better. But Beth and I decide, we're going to take off. Neither one of us like the weather. I'm just sick nonstop there. And I want to tell you something weird that happened. So Jacob flies out to Nashville. We rent a 26-foot truck. We load it up. By the way, the people who packed it up, one of the guys, it was so funny. The team that showed up, okay, there's 3 of them show up. There's supposed to be 4. And the guy who shows up, who's like the team leader, is this like crisp, sharp, young black dude, jacked. Telling everybody what to do, where to go. You can tell him, like, oh, this guy's on it. And then there was a heavy dude. Our townhouse was 3 floors. There was a heavy set dude, and there was like a skinny dude. And the heavy set dude, about 15 minutes in, said to me, "What can I take out that's on the first floor?" And I said, "Well, we're not done with the first floor yet." And he goes, "Well, I'm a first floor mover." And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I can't climb those steps." I was like, "So we're paying you and you're just going to sit here until we have stuff on the first floor?" And he was like, "That's right." The skinny guy could not carry things down the steps with the big dude. And they were missing one guy. And they were like, he's late. He's late. And then the skinny guy was like, he's got a bit of a meth problem, so he's always late. But when he gets here, he moves quickly. I was like, oh, so you're saying he shows up, he does a little meth, and then comes to work. Okay. Guy shows up on his motorcycle and starts zipping around, but then starts taking pictures of himself in the place. And I go, oh, dude, you can't do that. And he was like, no. I need to take these from my parole officer and my old lady to prove that I'm at work. Oh my God. So we get this meth head running up and down the stairs, juggling couches by himself. We got some fat dude who's heavy breathing on the first floor. And we got some skinny dude who can only carry pillows. And then I get the team leader who's telling me how great everything is, how great the company is, right? Anyway, we get packed up. Beth and I are feeling meh when we're leaving. First day in, we both feel like shit. We get hit both with COVID. We're on our first day of our trip and drive from Nashville to Las Vegas. And bad. So it's me, Beth, and Indiana in the car. We are splitting rooms because Indiana's crazy at night. So I have a room with him and she has her own room. But I barely remember the trip. Sick. But just powered through it. Just drove. It stopped, but really just drove. But sick. And not a lot of talking for Beth and I on the trip. She slept a lot. But I'm going to tell you the craziest thing that happened. When we get to Vegas, we take a few days, she and I, just to sleep. And here comes Jacob Wolf. Oh.
He had a Lightning McQueen hoodie on, so I was like his fan. I was like,
let's go. And so we get there. We take a couple days to rest in our new place. And about a week later, I start gaining weight. Let me tell you something. My mom had this bacterial infection that wouldn't go away, right? She got COVID and it went away. The antibiotics weren't killing it, nothing was killing it. But some viruses kill bacteria. And so I did have mercury poisoning because I had to take all that cholesterol and all that stuff. But it wasn't gone by the time I got to Vegas. But I must have had some sort of infection that COVID killed. Crazy. Because I just started gaining weight. I wasn't changing anything. As a matter of fact, I had done less moving around because I was so sick. It was a crazy thing. I told my mom about it. She was like, yeah, that happened to me too. And we get to Vegas. And starting in Vegas is when Beth and I got an alternative medicine doctor along with a Western medicine doctor and really started deep on the journey that we're on now. I'm going to get into like what habits that picked up and what changes that has made in my life even till today, all the different diets that I've done to try to find what works best for me. That's better what it is, guys. Don't listen to anybody be like, you gotta eat all meat, you gotta find the one that works for you. I tried carnivore, all that stuff. That shit did not work for me. But next week we're gonna get into my 5 biggest. Every day is gonna be my 5 biggest insecurities. I feel like I need to start talking about this out loud to try to get past them. Finding me with Josh Wolf at gmail.com. Finding me with Josh Wolf at gmail.com is the email. I don't like doing them too long here in the airport because I don't know what the sound is like. But man, this has been already so good for me to make sure that I do this every morning. And this is the goal. This goal is for me to improve on the things that I want to improve on. So I hope you're being able to listen and maybe do one thing a day for yourself. And remember to put your oxygen mask on first. That's what I got to remember too. You and I are both enough. How about that? All right, everybody. I'm heading to Chicago with Jacob Wolf. We'll talk to you on Monday. This is Finding Me with Josh Wolf.